숨었어요.
Flowers have existed on Earth about 150 million years before humans were created. The earliest flowers evolved from water plants that were able to flourish on land and also harness the wind. They have a structure where the male and female sexual parts are separated. Flowers cannot move from one place to another. As they grow, their petals permanently face upward towards the sky. It is a cruel fate. Their beauty comes with a price, as flowers have relatively short lifespans. That is how they've evolved. A flower does not merely exist to please those around it with its floral scent and colorful patterns. To overcome their inability in leaving the place from where they have sprouted from, flowers resort to ingenious methods and strategies to propagate. To ensure their survival, wildflowers demonstrate remarkable tactics that are on par with human intelligence. The main targets in their battle for survival are insects. The Cinereus deltoides attracts various types of insects. The flower of the Cinereus deltoides has a wide surface to make it easier for insects to land on it. Its stalk is also sturdy to support heavy insects. Insects are drawn to flowers that contain more honey. These two bees are competing for honey from the same flower. Hanging onto the Cinereus deltoides stamen, Bombus shrenki albidopluralis scoricove sticks its proboscis deep into the peduncle to gain access to the honey. While the Bombus shrenki albidopluralis scoricove is drinking the honey, it unknowingly collects pollen, which it will carry from flower to flower. For tens of thousands of years, flowers have provided honey to insects, which in turn pollinate the flowers. Insects prefer flowers that are facing up towards the sky. This allows for an easier landing while in flight. Among insects, the large carpenter bee, Xylocopa appendiculata circumvolans, is especially big. It lands on a flower by tightly gripping a male cosmos flower. Its soft landing behavior makes it less likely that it will topple a flower under its heavy weight. For the flower, it also gains by getting pollinated. Some flowers attract insects using colors. This white flower that is facing skyward welcomes all insects. The white color of the flower seems to signal to insects that there is honey on offer. Many insects converge around the flowers at once. This large patch of Allium tuberosum Rottler X Sprengel has its honey and pollen exposed to all insects. These small flowers grow in patches that make them easy for insects to spot even from afar. They also give off a deep scent. A hummingbird hawk moth, an exceptional master of flight, hovers around blooming bistorts. Its wings hum as it beats them quickly. The moth can also hover while drinking honey. But this does nothing to help the bistort pollinate other flowers. Bistorts form large beds and bloom at the same time to attract diverse insects. Its pollen is suspended in the pouch in which insects looking for honey will brush against. By sticking its long proboscis into the peduncle, the hummingbird hawk moth can collect honey but this does not help the flower at all since it does not carry any pollen. Flowers have immense patience. This citrus dog has large wings for a butterfly. It approaches the bed of bistorts. It takes hold of the flower with its long, spindly legs, upon which it starts drinking honey. As it hovers and flaps its large wings, it blows pollen suspended in the pouch into the air. The pollen will be scattered by the wind. So, the citrus dog is a more beneficial honey collector than the hummingbird hawk moth. These bistorts beckon small flying insects. A carpenter bee is too big to enter the pouch and reach the honey. Despite this, it crawls around the flower to find a way inside, leaving tiny cuts from its feet. Instead of sticking its proboscis in between the petals, it punctures the peduncle to steal honey. This bee attack completely foils the flower's strategy to pollinate.